Welcome back to the Black and Gold Report. We're still joined by Coach Richardson. Coach, will you go ahead and walk us through some of the highlights from the game?
Absolutely. Yeah, here defensively, we're playing a play action here, and we actually get beat. And fortunately, the guy ends up and drops the ball as he's running. He probably should have scored a touchdown, but we got a little help there, and LJ Stroman was fortunate enough to pick it up and run it back, and we were able to set ourselves up for pretty decent field position right there. Again, defensively, one of the other clips of the day here where we were able to get pressure on the quarterback, and we felt like if we could stop their run and force them to pass, we were going to be in great shape. Offensively here, you see Reggie give a run fake, and then he nakeds out to the backside and hits a nice long pass there that set us up to try to put the ball in the end zone. Right here, we get a nice scramble opportunity right there out of him. He really did a good job of just, for his first game, he really did well at reading some things. Michael Doss had a great punt right here when he was punting towards their end zone and really put the ball like on the 1 or 2 yard line, and we had great coverage there. Connor, right before half, you see here with the field goal, 50-yarder, and really gave us a lot of momentum going in at halftime right there. So, all three phases had highlights and things that were very notable and fun to watch. Really, we didn't see any run clips right there of the defense, but the defense really did a great job of playing the run all game long, and really the offense did a great job of running the ball also. And those are two components that if you can stop the run and you can run the ball on offense, you give yourself a chance to win the game or be in position to win the game.
Well, we talked about this in the first part of the show, and now we're going to talk about it again, but we saw the debut of true freshman quarterback Reggie Penner in the game. He finished the game with 104 passing yards on 16 of 41 passing. The numbers aren't what you'd like to see as a coach, but talk about Reggie's performance a little bit more after this game.
Yeah, I think Reggie, he did a fantastic job of really stepping into that role with late notice, and true freshman, you got to think, he's been on campus for only about 2 months, 2.5 months now, and really has done a great job. He's a great learner. He really cares about the game. He cares about his performance. He'll go home and he'll watch film. He'll come back and he'll tell us the things that he needs to do better, and a very coachable guy. And so that gives him a great chance. He's very smart, so he can pick up the offense and understand all the checks and the adjustments that need to take place. But, obviously there needs to be some things that he improves on, and, but this was a great test for him to come out against an opponent like this and really get his feet wet. And so I anticipate from here on out he'll do nothing but improve.
Well, you got a season-best 73 rushing yards on 16 carries from Rontonio Stanley, and your rushing game looked very impressive at times on Saturday. Is that an area of your offense that's improved most from Game 1 to Game 5?
I think so. If you look at really, obviously the passing game is tough to compare, just in the sense of the quarterback position has not been consistent in the last couple games. And so once we started to get a little bit of continuity there, Seth goes down, and we've got to bring in Andrew, and then we made the decision to go with Reggie. And so there's been some inconsistency for the flow of the passing game. But with that being said, we should be able to get better in the run game. And so we have, and that's been a great highlight for us, and that's something that we'll continue to build on as well.
Well, we're at the halfway point of the season, so let's get a mid-season progress report from you. What would you like to see from your team in the second half of the season?
Well, I think if we can go into every game from here on out with the attitude and the competitive spirit and the determination that we went into this game with, I think we'll give ourselves a great opportunity to be in all 5 of those games and to win those games. And so I expect nothing less than that. We're going to continue to challenge and demand and create great situations for our guys to continue to learn and improve really every single week. And that was kind of a little bit of the message this morning when I spoke to some of them, was we've got to have a hunger to continue to improve, and we will do that. And I'm really excited about what we're going to do here the second half.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, and we'll talk to you next week after the Catawba game.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take our next break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking men's soccer with head coach Phil Heinsohn. So stay tuned.